Action.
A major problem that students face today is how to write a good paper. There are a number of different types of papers teachers will assign, all of which have different structure, like persuasive essay, expository essay, narrative nonfiction, and narrative fiction. What is the solution? ThoughtPlot! ThoughtPlot is a tool that helps students organize their ideas and write well-structured papers. The student begins their experience by creating an avatar. This avatar will be the muse that helps guide them through the writing experience, providing hints and suggestions along the way. This provides students with a fun, dynamic writing experience. Once created, the students can begin brainstorming for their paper. So first they select the format of their paper. There are two different modes, guided and freeform. Guided will allow the muse to offer suggestions along the way, and freeform is for students who don't need the guidance or prefer a more freely exploratory form of designing their ideas and the paper. So next we have the populated creative story template, and here we can see all the various aspects of the story. Students can then choose, we're going to choose a character, and the character then will then allow you to add different content, and here we're going to start adding some content. The muse is saying, what is the character's name? We're going to say Frederick the Magical Cat, and then it's going to say Frederick the Magical Cat, and we're going to add some more information about Frederick the Magical Cat. He's a black cat with white paws, as the muse is asking what he looks like. And what does the character like to do? He likes to sleep in his bed, his magical powers, so on and so forth. So we're generating all this content, as you can see, as we keep building these different components, the character begins to build content, and then if we look over here, we can see that there's going to be a meter that then begins to fill up and show that we're actually filling up these ideas. So then the plot bubble is something we're going to activate, and plot has many different subdivisions like following action, climax, rising action, etc. And so we can start filling out content for the beginning, blah, 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 blah. One day Kevin is at work, etc., etc. And then we basically populate all of these different bubbles that eventually gets us to the template page, where we can see all of this content and begin dragging it into a more traditional paper design. So here we can see plot and character, and then all of this will drag and highlight the different sections, and then giving structure to the paper. So basically at this stage, we see this as a fantastic way for students to play freely in the environment, sandbox their ideas, understand the components, and move them into a traditional structured paper, but they actually build relationships with the content. Thank you. Woo! Woo!